A lot of people struggle with anxiety or depression during the holidays.
A lot of things can trigger the holiday blues. Changes to your diet, too much drinking, even less sunlight like we're having right now.
But there are some simple things you can do to manage your mental health. Dr. Zorba Paster is here for his weekly visit. Happy holidays.
Thank you. Happy holidays to you.
So it's not uncommon to have the holiday blues.
And that's exactly it. You know, you look at TV, you look all over the place, and it looks like everybody is super happy and they're all having a good time. And you know what? Everybody's not always having a good time, because it's a time we think about those people we lost, or we're not shopping enough, or we're not giving enough, all this stuff that really doesn't make any sense. And I think recognizing this is the first step in dealing with it.
Yeah, we put so much pressure on ourselves to make the holidays.
Like how many gifts, how much money can you spend? It's
Right.
really a terrible thing.
So what are some strategies?
So first of all, recognizing you're not feeling great. That's kind of strategy number one. You're not feeling exactly like it is when you watch television. And I think strategy number two is talking to somebody who you know and love. You know, that's an important thing, talking to them about it. And if you know somebody who you think is suffering, calling them up and giving them a call is really an important thing to do during the season, taking some time off and talking to them.
And some people are reluctant to reach out. I mean, if you're feeling bad,
right,
they're reluctant to reach out to other people.
Absolutely, especially during a time like this. They go, people are busy, we're not doing enough, and I think that's an important thing to do. The next thing to do is to think about, if you're really suffering, calling your physician about being placed on an antidepressant. A lot of people are bothered by anxiety, by depression, and antidepressants are really good. Reducing the alcohol, very important issue. Reducing marijuana. If you're going down this, South Beloit, and you're getting some marijuana and you're smoking it every day, that in itself can cause anxiety. You may think it may curb anxiety, but can actually cause anxiety. So I think that's kind of the next step. Seasonal affective disorder light that you can order on web can make a difference. It's dark, like we just talked about, and we're looking for the sun to increase, but it's not going to increase that much over the next week.
And everybody has these wonderful childhood memories of Santa, and you're not going to relive those as an adult.
No, you're not going to. No, you are not going to relive them as an adult. You really, once you find out that Santa Claus isn't real, the world changes. That's right. And I still have wonderful young grandchildren who still think Santa Claus is real. But my 8-year-old, I think, is beginning to understand that maybe Santa Claus is not real.
I reading an article yesterday. Throughout the United States, it's between 8 and 10 is the average.
Yeah. I can still remember when our son Eli, who was at that time the youngest of 3 kids, we have 4 kids, and the older kids kept it from him, and then one day it was like, oh my God. And then, I don't know if he ever forgave them.
To this day.
To this day, right. That's right, to this day.
You use one of those lights.
I use an SAD light. I love it. I think it's really good. They're about $30 on the web. They're not expensive. They should be 10,000 lux. That's what you want to look at. 10,000 LUX, 10,000 lux. They really make a difference. Use it in the morning. I think they make a big, big difference. They give you lots of energy.
You don't just sit in front of it, do you?
No, you don't. You put it off to the side. Do something else for about 20 minutes. I usually check my email. I put a little timer on it, and I find it wakes me up in the morning.
Yeah, you wake up, you get out of bed, and it's pitch dark.
That's pitch, right. And that's the part that really, for many of us who have SAD, like I have, seasonal affective disorder, makes us upset because we want the days to be, to be longer. In the summer, I don't have trouble getting out of bed. It's too light in the room.
So if you know somebody that perhaps is having difficulties or lost a loved one this past year,
reach out to them. And if you're suicidal, dial 988. That's the hotline. That's very important. You can speak to a therapist, somebody who knows what they're doing. And that's important this time of year. Everyone is not happy 100% of the time this time of year. I know that's shocking.
No matter what you see on social media, it's not what it really is.
Exactly.
Happy holidays, Zorba.
Happy holidays to you guys.
Good to see you, Zorba.